I do everything off the bat, from corporate gigs to weddings to random shows, just everywhere. I'm just performing everywhere. I would have been in the rest of Europe, but Corona had changed that for me, so I ended up coming back home. I got to perform alongside Connell Cruz and Brian Kimba and Bochumoloy and Mahalia Buchanan. She's quite huge in the gospel industry. Go for it. You have nothing to lose. Just put your voice out there. Play your instrument. Go and do it everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, I mean everywhere, because that's what I do.
Hello, hi you guys. I'm Landra Jacobs and I'm here with my lovely co-host Tanya Boyson. And today our guest is the songstress Genelle Daimpies. Welcome.
Hello, hi everyone. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Over to you, Tanya.
So, who would you describe yourself to be as a person?
Genelle is just a humble soul who wants to love the world and love the world through her craft, which is a beautiful voice. Hence, I'm called Genelle The Songstress, because I bring songs with a twist.
Oh, nice.
That's what I say. Who I am, and yeah, who I'll always be.
Lovely, lovely. So, at what age has your journey as a musician started, and are you a full-time musician?
So I started out very young, I think from the womb actually. Mom says that I came out being the screaming child in hospital in labor, and she would recognize my voice anyway, so she'd be like, just tell the nurses to please just shut that child up. So from birth I've been the loudmouth or the singer, I'd like to think. And then no, I'm not a full-time 100% musician. I wish I was. Maybe my life would be so much easier, because then I just have to think of how I'm going to portray myself to the world. But no, I'm actually a sales consultant at Boston Online Home Education, and with that, I'm a full-time student at Boston too, studying or doing my major in radio, because I want to be a radio presenter as well, because I believe that radio or media and entertainment, they coincide, and that's where I want to see myself in the future.
Oh, nice. Love it. And how did you develop your skills as a musician? And did you go to a musical school or anything like that?
So yes, I did. I actually studied vocal art pedagogy, so I am a qualified vocal coach or teacher. And with that, I got classical training. I've always believed that if I was going to do training, vocal training, I wanted to do classical training, because I just believe that classicism or classical work is the baseline of everything, and it really is. Everything started from classical or sacred music, and obviously developed into your jazz, into your R&B, gospel. It all came from back in the day, classical music, Gregorian chants and everything. So I decided that's where I wanted to be. And even though it was as daunting as it was, or me being such a misfit, because how many colored people do you see doing opera? I just, yeah, I found myself there, and I found myself loving it, even though I didn't even have the love for it back then. It was Jade Sillens, and I was so excited to see another colored person. It was so weird, but yeah, she was actually in a year ahead of me, so I only got to see her later on, because remember, as a first year student, you have orientation week and everything, so, and everyone else comes later on, so I only got to see her like in March when they started schooling. So as a second year student, she was second, I was first. Quite interesting. When we were the two colors that finished, she also got a degree in performance, and I got mine in pedagogy. But yeah, here we are. And the nice thing is that it's inspiring for other colored people also, because I remember there was another girl who actually wanted to study jazz, but then when she actually heard me sing and heard my story, she also ended up coming to study opera. And her name is Monique, and she is doing amazing. She actually did the soundtrack for one of the movies now. There's a South African movie. I just have to think about it, but she did the soundtrack for that. And she's more of a muso than I am. She's like serious in there. Me, I'm still like, I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. I'm coming. So yeah.
You'll be there. Maybe you're there already and you don't even know it. Like people are watching you like, geez, Genelle. I need to go watch the performance of Genelle. Like, where is she performing?
She's
Exactly.
like performing everywhere. She does weddings. She does shows. The next up and coming show is at the Blow On Theater. It's another Mamma Mia show. It's quite Mamma Mia is just big. So yeah, if it's not Mamma Mia, it is other shows that I do. The next ones I'm not so certain of, but they all up and coming, and everything just gets mixed up. So I'm forever busy, but it's fun. It's fun. I love it, and I love dressing up. See, I look so cute. I'm joking. I'm taking it down level, but yes, love dressing up. Love performing for people. Love entertaining people, love making people feel good, and yeah.
Great.
Wonderful.
But if you are looking for Janelle, Janelle is most probably at Leslie Restaurant most of the time. So if you just want to come grab a bite and hear some singing waiters, definitely come to Leslie and you'll see me there. I'm even on a billboard. Fun fact.
Nice.
See,
Very nice. I'll share that information at the end of the show.
yes, definitely. So now, do you write your own songs or do you only do covers for now?
So I do covers. The writing is slow. I mean, I will write a thought or three, but I haven't really laced it on a track, as they say. But that is to come. I am working with other people, um, music producers and such.
Mm.
Just giving the thoughts for now. Haven't really had the time to just say, let's do the thing. So it's coming. It will come.
Still a work in
Nice to see.
progress.
Definitely a work in progress. And it is a lot of work because I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to my singing. So
Nice. And where have you performed before? And I would like to know, have you traveled while performing? Like,
I've traveled, yes. I've been overseas. This little person called Janelle has been overseas. Um, I've basically done the Mediterranean areas. I would have been in the rest of Europe, but Corona had changed that for me, so I ended up coming back home. But I've been Surrey Theatre, Florida Theatre, um, yes, Joburg Theatre. How can I forget? Joburg Theatre was actually one of the biggest ones because I got to perform alongside Connell Cruz and Brian Kimba and Bochumoloy and Mahalia Buchanan. She's quite huge in the gospel industry. Connell Cruz is in pop. Yes, he does pop, South African pop, but he's really like he's taken over the world actually. Toboko Molloy is also in gospel, and Brian Timber is more in the R&B scene in South Africa, or Afro pop and R&B. What else have I done? Too much to tell. Oh, I can't even remember where else I've been, but yes, it's always everywhere. I get to travel, go to Bloemfontein. I did the Vryfees in Bloemfontein.
oh, that's
Uh,
nice.
yeah, the
Janelle, you
nice
have
thing.
skin in the game, hey? You have some skin in the game.
I mean, I've
Analyze.
even auditioned for like your idols Yeah, but I don't really have a good story. But that's
Okay.
fine. Idols, The Voice, Joyous Celebration. I was even in one of those choir shows on SABC One. Imizili. Yes, that was for a show. Yeah, we had a group called Root Nation, I think. Yeah, Root Nation, and they from Soweto. I've even done yes, see, oof, I've done a lot of things
Wow,
that I
this is your
can't really.
career.
So
It's your
yeah, I have.
career.
I travel. People will tell you something. I even had a lady one day. I sang at a funeral, and the one lady came to me afterwards, and she's like, "Can you please come sing at my funeral one day?" And I was like, "You ain't dead yet." But yes, so I do everything off the bat from corporate gigs to weddings to random shows, just everywhere. I'm just performing
Oh,
everywhere.
Sure.
no, girl, you have the experience. Your career's just lifting off. It's just waiting for, hey, Janelle, we
Yeah.
know you here. We want you.
Yeah.
We want
Yes, it is. It is, and I have to bring the game. I'm ready for it. I think I'm also at the age where I'm ready for it. I think
Mhm.
I need to work myself through everything, even my confidence levels, to get to the point where I feel now is the time. And yeah, even on the voice.
True. You've done quite a lot, hey? So now, do you have a favorite music genre that you prefer?
Favorite. It has to be R&B, guys. We grew up with R&B and soul, at even some rock and roll. Yes, I love Tina Turner, bless her soul. Um, Definitely your Beyonce. I like Beyonce. She's an amazing performer. Love her energy. The likes of Alicia Keys, Kelly Rowland, Houston. It's my auntie. It's my auntie. So
Oh,
yes, your R&B, even jazz, but mostly R&B actually. I can't lie. Even your Anita Baker.
yeah,
Yes,
the old
had to
school.
put.
who would you like to collab with one day?
I'm gonna keep it local, and I'm gonna say Jay something.
Hmm.
That's a nice choice. Why?
He's so talented. He is so creative, and I love his voice. I love how distinct it is. I love how smooth it is, and I love how he brings different elements of different genres into his music.
So the next question for you is, what is your overall goal for your career?
I think because I only live for right now, and making a difference right now, that my end goal, I think, is just for everyone to know who I am at the end of the day. Um, I might not have been a Beyonce in your life, but um, I think it's just leaving a legacy. Like at the end of the day, um, yeah, you're gonna be like Janelle. Of course, I remember. Did you see Janelle? Like, here's this video that Janelle was performing. Yeah, that's all that matters to me. It's not about being the biggest star in the world. It's
Hmm.
just being remembered, having that legacy. You know,
I love it.
everyone knows Janelle with her G clip. I don't know. That's, by the way, that's like my logo. That is my thing. It's writing my name with the G clip. Um, and
Love
that's it.
it. Do you have any advice for upcoming musicians? Those that are like starting straight out of school or in school?
Go for it. You have nothing to lose. Just put your voice out there. Play your instrument. Go and do it everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, I mean everywhere, because that's what I do. I, even if I don't want to sing for you, even if my voice is tired, even if I haven't warmed up for you, you say, Janelle, just sing that opera song for me, or Janelle, just perform something, I will do it. And I think that's how everyone needs to be. It's just to believe in yourself and to just be, showcase who you are, because God has put you here for a reason. So just
Indeed.
love, that's all I want to say.
Please, can you close this episode off with a beautiful song, please?
Oh, before you do, please like, subscribe, share our videos, and after this beautiful song that you will get from Janelle, we will see you in our next show. So we'll end it off with a nice tune.
I will end it off with a musical theater number, because I love musical theater, and I think you would know the song if you watch Chicago. And yeah, if you can just bring me some songs, cheers. We'll keep it up. So yes, here we go. Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I want to reach my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, stop the car, I know a whoopee style, where the gin is cold, but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy wall, and there's a nightly brawl, and all jazz. Slick your hair and wear your buckle shoes. And all that jazz I hear my father do is gonna blow the blues. And all that jazz, hold on, hon, we gonna party high. I bought some aspirin down at United Drive, and guess you shake that butt and want a brand new start to walk that jazz. Oh, I know what's right, but oh, I love my life, but Thank you, guys.
Love it.
Wow.